Hey guys, so today I want to talk about, I have notes because I ramble. So I want to talk about my programming for fat loss strategy and how you can program your own programming for fat loss strategy, because I feel like just a lot of people don't know. When they go into the gym, they're like, I don't really know what to do. So they just end up kind of doing a little bit of everything, and then just kind of being really ineffective use of their time, which sucks. And then I also want to say that I did not invent this shit. I did not invent a calorie deficit. I did not invent these periodization models, training blocks. I did not invent this, guys. I've learned this through my certifications and my own training, and I've also learned it through other trainers and just adopted it for my own style and just done it the way that I find works the best for me and best for my clients. So that's it. There are tons of ways that you can do this. This is how I do it. And I think this is just a very easy way to explain it to people who aren't as, knowledgeable in the fitness space. Just an easy way to break it down, and anybody can do it. So this is it. So I just want to make sure I preface that. And also, there are several other ways that you can do this. So definitely, if you want to try this, great. If you like it, great. If not, there are other ways to do it. So you just got to find out what you like, baby. Okay? So I love this way. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been having my clients do this, and it works. So anyways, all right. So at the top, so not really at the top, but I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to just talk on and on about it, because I think the horse is completely dead, buried. But consistency. It's not going to work if you're not doing it consistently, period. I don't care if you have the best program in the world. I don't care if you have the best coach in the world. I don't care what you have. If you're not doing it consistently, it's not going to work, period. And I'm not going to, like I said, ramble on about it, because we know this, okay? So, all right. So at the beginning of my plan, so the first thing I have my clients do when they go into the gym is a dynamic warm-up, obviously, just to warm up your body. But the part of the workout that, most people just aren't sure where to start, I have a strength block in the front. So that means you're going to do your compound lifts. So deadlift, bench press, squats, lunges, pull-ups, overhead presses, just compound lifts, the bigger lifts that involve more muscle recruitment, more energy, more intensity, more all that stuff. Because for fat loss, we're trying to also build some small amount of muscle. You're not going to build so much muscle when you're trying to lose fat, because you're in a calorie deficit and you need calories to build muscle. We're not going to get into that. I'm going to try not to deviate, okay? Stick with the plan here. Fat loss programming. So, but we still want to incorporate strength training, obviously, because if you build a little bit of muscle while you're trying to lose fat, hell yeah. So strength training is the beginning of it. The first two, I would say, maybe 4 exercises. So like a squat, a deadlift, a walking lunge could be your compound 3. So I program that first, because I want you to be at your, I don't want you to be tired. I don't know how to say that. I don't want you to be tired. I want you to be able to put all of your force and energy into getting good lifts out of those. So we're going to start with those. And I'm either you can either do it as I use both depending on the person and what they like and stuff. Either going to do deadlift. And that's it. Do a good deadlift. Maybe I stick with the strength phase within the 8 to 10 rep range. I'm not talking powerlifting super low rep range, just 8 to 10. So good strength. But not 1 rep maxes here. So you'll do the deadlift, and then you'll take a break, and then you'll do another set, and then you'll take a break. So you can do that for that portion if you prefer, or what I have some clients do, and they just prefer this, is I have them do a deadlift and then do a lying glute bridge or something. So they're supersetting it, but they're supersetting it with a less intense movement, not as compound, so that's what I like to do. So that's going to be the first 2, 3, maybe 4 exercises. And then we're going to get into more accessory work. So that is going to be isolated movements, right? So this is where supersets come in. Now the rest of the workouts for me are supersets, because they're more efficient. They keep your heart rate up, and a lot of people like them. They keep the workouts more interesting. So there's just a lot of value that you can get from supersets. So The the rest of the workouts really supersets and then accessory work. So leg curl, leg extension, glute kickbacks. I'm talking legs, but there's upper body too, guys. So rear delt flies you could do. You can do pec flies. You can do bicep curls, tricep extensions, rope pull down. Like there's tons of isolated movements that you can do, and those are going to be in the superset format. So I'll superset like a leg extension with a leg curl, or I'll superset a rear delt fly with a pec fly. So whatever. Just accessory work is towards the middle, and that accessory work, I'm talking like maybe 2 supersets, which is 4 exercises, or 3, maybe 3, just depending on the volume we're going for that day and depending on how many movements I put in the top tier. You don't need to go in the gym and do 16 exercises, okay? That is just, no. So it's just not necessary. I mean, it's gonna, after a while, it's gonna start, like, your return on investment isn't gonna be that great. So anyways, again, that's another topic. I'm not going there. Yes, so then we go into accessories, right? So 2 supersets, maybe 3, depending on how many the top half had. And then I'll also throw in, just depending on what client it is, what our goals are, whatever, I'll throw in like a superset of core, isolated core. That'll be one of the supersets. Then we get into the optional finishers. So optional finishers are like metabolic conditioning finishers. And again, this is a lot to do with really like enjoyment of my client. Like if my client likes this, if you like this, then add it to the end. If it's going to make you enjoy the workout, add it to the end. But if you don't do it, it's not going to make it a bad workout. So that's why I say optional. So metabolic finishers, slam ball, kettlebell swings, ropes, burpees if you really want to, just anything that's going to really increase and jack up that heart rate. High knees, jump rope, those are all metabolic finishers that you can do. And I'm talking like 30 seconds, 4 sets, and you know, it's just quick, super quick. That's the point. If you're doing them correctly, a metabolic finisher, you shouldn't be able to do it for 10 minutes. So very quick metabolic finisher, and then stretch, you're good to go. So I say or, not and. So you're not going to do a metabolic finisher and this. Or I will program like a 10 to maybe like 15 minutes, depending on how the rest of the workout was. So this is all dependent on volume, guys. Okay, so that's why it's going to range like what you do. But in this order, it's a good way to format it. So depending on the volume that the client had, depending on their level of enjoyment for HIIT, if they like HIIT, if they're like, I really want to do HIIT, but I know that I need you to do this other stuff for your goals, but you like HIIT, then I'm going to program it into your program. You should enjoy this. So anyways, yeah, like a 10 to 15 minute HIIT session at the end, little circuit action, or a steady state, like 20-minute steady state incline walk, steady state stairs, steady state cycling, some kind of cardio at the end, just because we are going for fat loss, so we do need that cardio. And cardio is good for your heart, so you can't ignore that muscle, baby. Yeah, so make sure I got everything. I covered that. Awesome. Yeah, and then one thing I want to make sure I touch on is this is a whole nother topic again, but this is, and I just wanted this video to be on like programming, because I've had a lot of people like, I don't know what to do when I get to the gym, and I feel like lost, and then that makes me feel embarrassed and unconfident. So that's what this is for, how to program your workout when you go to the gym. But I do want to touch on, none of this is going to work without nutrition. So it might work if you are brand new, like you haven't been doing anything. So yeah, exercise is going to benefit you. You're going to notice probably some weight loss because you haven't been doing anything. But for it to be optimal and for you to get the most out of it, you have to dial in that nutrition. That doesn't mean go crazy restrictive. That's, again, a whole nother video. But that means eat more intuitively, dial in that nutrition, get your protein in, get your water in, stuff like that. So again, consistency, nutrition have to happen for fat loss to happen. But as far as the programming goes for the gym, this is a really great way for you to program your own workouts. So I also definitely recommend writing down your workout before you go to the gym. So if you, let's say we're, going to use this model. So I'm going to say, all right, I'm doing walking lunges first, and then I'm going to do deadlifts, and I'm going to superset that with a step up. And then now I'm going to get into my accessory work, and I'm going to do leg curl and the leg extension as a superset. And then I'm going to do the hip abduction and adduction as a superset. You know, things like that. And then I'm going to do 15 minutes of stair climber at an intense, like, just plan everything out. And you can deviate from it if you want to a little bit, but at least you have a game plan going in there, and you don't feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, or like, ooh, this is embarrassing, like, I don't know where to go. You have a plan, and you can go in there confidently and be like, I'm doing this shit. This is what I'm doing today. What are you doing today? You know? So that's really helpful too, I think. So definitely write out your plan, go in there and be confident with it. And that'll help you with your progress anyways, because you want to know what you've done before and how it went. Okay, so, and then, yes, I want to just run through it really quickly. So just the last bit of what it is, programming in the gym for fat loss. So strength comes first. So hit a strength set, hit a strength exercises first, okay? You want to get the most bang out of those. So do those first, and then move into, and that will also be like less rest. I mean, more rest, sorry. So strength will require more rest, and that's fine. That's where you're getting started. Then move on to the isolated supersets. So those are going to be less rest. So that's really going to get like a lot of the heart rate up, calories going. That's what that's going to do. And then do your little finisher. So either a metabolic finisher or a small HIIT circuit, or if you want to do some steady state cardio, that's where you put that. That is how I prioritize the workouts. So yeah, and then make sure consistency, nutrition's in check, and then program some things you enjoy. You know, like if you enjoy, I don't freaking know. What do people like? If you enjoy doing like a sit up slam ball combo, like it's unnecessary, you know? But if you enjoy that type of shit, do it, period. If you enjoy doing bicep curls, 100 bicep curls, is that gonna be optimal for you? No. But is it necessary? No. But if you enjoy it, do it. Throw it at the end of your workout. So that way the part that matters gets done, but you have something to look, you're like, I like this stuff is fun for me, you know? So throw that in. That's what I do with all my clients. Whatever they enjoy doing, I work that into their workouts. And I know what they need to be doing, so I do that first, which is why I'm telling you to do that first. But add in the stuff you enjoy. So overall, you enjoy the workout, you're more consistent, it's sustainable for you, and you could enjoy your life. Okay, that's it. Gonna stop rambling. I think I covered it all. And if you have any questions, please message me, comment, whatever. I want to answer them. Okay, bye. Do it in the end, sister.